Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk to you about grief and grieving and sadness. Doesn't look very colorful and happy, but we need to talk about this. Have you seen the movie Inside Out? I watched it a long time ago, I think when it came out, and with my kids. And it was one of those, they were little, and I said, okay, let's watch this. Another movie to watch with my kids. But no, it surprised me, and it was a very good movie. It was made very intelligently, I think. And so the whole idea is that you, spoiler alert, that you need all your emotions in order to feel good. So, and you need to feel all the emotions, and in the movie sadness is sort of censored, and Joy, who is the one that runs the show, she wants everybody to be colorful and happy and all that. And I feel that we feel like that many times when we are in our recovery path, especially from a relationship with a narcissistic, highly narcissistic person or a psychopathic person. And because, so these kinds of relationships involve being hurt intentionally. And so when you go through a breakup like that and a divorce, for example, it's very, very hard because you still get the harm you're receiving daily, and you still have to deal with the other person actually being hurtful intentionally towards you constantly. Gaslighting, lying, denying things, silent treatments, anything you can think of. And so they do that all the time, and you still need to deal with that and raise your kids as healthy as you can. And so you have to be strong and all, and it's a lot to go through when you are going through that, and still you're working on yourself and on your self-recovery and on your healing and everything. And it dawned on me the other day that I haven't seen any videos about this, but I think that going through, like I told you before, in yoga you go through the poses, and it's sort of a metaphor to going through everything you feel in life, and just not running away from it. So sadness is something that we don't want to feel that, just go away quickly and as soon as you can. And it would be great if it would be like that, but the reality is it's not. You have to go through sadness and be sad. There's nothing scary about that. It is scary for many of us, but you have to go through that. Nothing happens, and you just cry, and maybe you don't go to work that day, or 2 days in a row, or whatever you need. Just watch Outlander the whole day for the third time. And yeah, just you need those days, and that's my message here today for my self-care video, which is not a happy one, because I think that we need to talk about this. Sadness and grieving is something that we all go through at any point in our lives, and to have that very clear, that you will need to cry and take a few days for yourself, or just do whatever it is that you need to do. Cry basically and be sad, be with low energy, depression, whatever, because that's what helps you heal. It's like a wound, it takes time and it takes care and all that. So you need to cry in order to, the next day you will feel better, and everything will be much better. Nothing happens if you just be sad. It's part of life, especially if you're trying to recover from a relationship with a person that is highly narcissistic or psychopathic, or people that actually harm you with intent. And so that's something that's very hard. So silence the inner critic, silence your super ego. I'm going to make a video about the personality structure and all that, if you're interested, so you have a clearer idea. But either there's the inner critic, or that we all have, and after you went through an abusive relationship, emotionally abusive relationship with any type of toxic person, you will feel that voice which was in the past constantly putting thoughts in your mind that weren't the best for you, and basically saying bad things about you, criticizing you and all that, and then that comes back, and those are the CPTSD symptoms, like you feel that. And so on top of that, you really have to deal with, if you're a parent and you still have to be in contact in some way with the other person, you keep receiving bad, all of the same, and it's very hard. So you feel like you're really training for this and you're getting stronger every day, but then you have these days where you just can't take it anymore, and your energy drops and you just can't deal with it, and it's the sadness that comes. So you have to go through sadness and be sad and do whatever it is that you need to do to take care of yourself. And if you need to be sad, and it'll get better the next day, and everything will be better the next day. And so just cry and do it, and or not. If you don't feel like crying, just be sad and watch Netflix 24/7 or something like that. And yeah, if you can, that would be awesome, because that's the way and the path to healing, and that's what you need to do in order to heal. So in the movie, sadness appears as the character that is completely shut down, like they exclude her, Joy especially tries to exclude her, and then they realize that they need her, because it sort of brings the balance. It's not all pink unicorns and all that in life. So you need that, and there will be days that you will be feeling like that, and that's completely fine, and then you will recover. And so yeah, just knowing that you need to go through grief. Crying is good for you. Llorar hace bien in Castellano, actually. Llorar hace bien, meaning it's good for you to cry. So yes, that's for my self-care, for my Fill Your Cup Friday. I wanted to, share that thought with you. And also, don't listen to that, the bastard of the inner critic. Do not listen to that. Thank you. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next one. Bye.